Hello, I'd like to introduce to you the latest offering from Backpack Journals. It's called Mission Adventure. You know, I've been involved in mission work, sharing Christ around the world for over 30 years and taken many short-term teams overseas and locally around Australia. And I'd never found a really good resource for groups or individuals to pray together, read the scriptures together, to engage together spiritually. So I've created one and I'd love to show you what it is and offer it to you. So let's have a look. It's actually called a devotional memoir of your short-term mission trip. And in many ways, that's what it is. It's a memoir. So as you've journeyed with your team, you can look back on this book in many years' time and see what God has done and people you've met. Now, let's have a look inside to see what it's all about. Okay, table of contents really does show you that. It is built for 22 days, but if it's shorter or longer, no, you can work that out, get another book and keep going or do it as you will. And 22 days of scriptures that you can work through as a team with. And we'll talk about that a little bit later, how that works. There's also some introductory sections on things like writing your team members down and writing a little bit about them so you can get to know them. That's very important. And understanding culture together, and also some things about prayer and teaching on prayer walking, very useful things. And writing down the names of people you meet, because you will forget their names and who they were. And the people you meet are so valuable. You know, people that God puts in your path on the journey. And you can write their names down and pray for them. Words you learn, so learning a bit of the local language, cultural highlights, and so on. And then we get to the day-to-day with Jesus section. And this is the bit you do with your team. Now, I encourage any team to do a little covenant together before they go. Set expectations on how they're going to meet together, because it's the one thing that seems to always fall away. You get busy, there's other programs going on around you. It's very easy for this to slip away. So decide together as a team. You might meet at 7 in the morning for 10 minutes or half an hour, or at night at 8 o'clock. Just make sure you know what you're going to commit together to do. Now, if we go back to the start, we can see the scriptures that I've outlined for you. And the scriptures are picked intentionally to help you work through the principles of mission with Jesus in readings from the book of Luke. And also we go to the book of Acts as well to join with people working through modern day Turkey, North Macedonia and Greece. So seeing how they did mission and how that applies to us today and how it can speak to you. Now, if you look at this section, day 1, what you need to do, it's very simple. Write the date. You can write the weather if you like as a memory. And you write down a reflection on what's happened during the day. Where you went, what you did, people you meet, where you saw God at work, what challenges you had and who you can pray for. So just write a guided reflection if you like. And if you want, you can share that with your team if there's time. But it's a really good memory because, as I keep saying, it's fairly easy to forget. What did we do in that country or this country? It's a great way of remembering and working through things together. So, there's spare places at the end too to write more things and even to draw things if you like. Some of you might be artists, not just writers, and you want to draw what you see. And it's a wonderful little book. And I pray that you can use it for God's glory and to create a precious memory for yourself and your team in the years to come, and also to stay connected with those you've met. So thanks for listening, and I really hope you enjoy using this journal.